Hi, everybody. I'm Ron with Pacific Permaculture. I'm live. I don't know if anybody's going to show up. I didn't exactly announce this anywhere. Well, hi, Howie. You're already here. Right on. Thanks for coming by. I didn't know for sure I was going to do this until I got on your live stream today. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go for it. It's my birthday today. So I thought, well, I was going to do it this weekend, get started on the live stream again. And so here's what I did. Let's see if I can find the banner. I thought that was supposed to be a banner. I must have messed up. Let's see. This was supposed to be a rolling banner. I messed something up, apparently. I've done this before, and the thing went spiriting by across the screen. Ah. Hi, Howie. I'm trying to figure out how to change this banner so it goes across the screen, because it used to, and I apparently did something wrong, or maybe I just did something different, you know. All my banners used to go across the screen. Yikes. Oh, okay. I keep digging. You're digging for gold out there. You're digging up food. I say share, grow food and share food. There's no downside to that. You can't grow too much food. Hi, Glenn. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. It's my birthday today, so I thought, well, let me have a live stream. 55. Still at least upright. I mean, I might not be in the best shape, whatever. Still sucking up wind, So this is my first birthday live stream. I'm trying to figure out how to make these banners go across the screen, Glenn. I had it at one time. It did it, and I don't know what I did wrong. Ticker. Oh, maybe I got to click on ticker. There it is. Grow and share food. Click on ticker. Click the ticker. Don't be like a sticker. Click the ticker. Some kind of crazy stuff like that, Grow food, share food. How do I take that one off and make it? Hide that one. I wish I could make this a bigger font. I don't know how to do that, but that would sure be nice. Thanks a bunch, Howie. Thanks a bunch. Maybe with your enthusiasm, I can learn how to be healthier and all this, and get another 20, 30 something out of it and do some good. Have time to do some good things. Yeah, so anyway, 55. Some probably say I look worse than it, but well, what are you going to do? I got 55. Try to get as many good things in as long as I can. And, I wish I knew how to make this where you could have a rent. I'm live. Don't be on the screen. It's not safe. Where I could give everybody a ranch, but I'm really not that technical. I need someone to sit here and show me how to do that. So sorry, everybody that'd like to go live. And it looks like Cecilia Jansen. Now, are you the real Cecilia? I'm just curious. I've heard there's several Cecilias come in chat. Thanks for coming by if you're the real Cecilia. Actually, even if you're the fake Cecilia, thanks for coming by. I could still use the support. I don't know. Maybe there's a half dozen fake Cecilias. They can come on here if they like. And yeah, anybody has a question or heckle me for being 55 today, or I don't know. Thanks. We can't group hug, but I'll do a self hug. Ah, 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 oh, that's great. I needed that. Thanks. I needed that.
Hi, Ron.
Hi. I'm live. I'm on. They try and keep the relatives out because safety concerns. And, how's the heat right now? Well, I can tell you. Let me show you this. Right where I'm sitting, I got this heater plugged in. So I get kind of cold easy sometimes. Maybe I'm missing a little iron or something. I don't know. But anywho, that's what I got going. I'm not one that likes to be cold. I relate cold to being sick. I was a sickly child, and I don't like being cold because maybe just that mental thing. I'm always thinking if I get cold too long, I'll be sick. And I got some kind of mental bug about it, maybe, right? So, but yeah, I thought I was going to do it. I had some other plans today than how the day worked out, as life does, differently. So I ended up back here sooner. And I was sitting here, I napped off. I watched some other YouTubes, and I spotted Howie's live stream because I was getting ready to look at another YouTube video. And on the side, it shows all the people you're associated with that are live. Wow, let me go on there. And then I thought, well, I have time. Let me throw a live stream up myself and just talk about this and that for a few. Glenn, are you going live tonight also? Let me check my so-called smartphone and see how hot it is here. It says 61 degrees here in Oakland, California. Oh, wow. Yeah. You know what I found out from being in the heat? I worked here in construction years and years ago, and I would always feel kind of beat down. And so what I learned to do is I'd go get a popsicle, and that would bring me right back to normal. And then yesterday I had somebody working at the house, and he told me what he would do, because he worked a lot of construction before, is freeze grapes. So any kind of maybe a frozen fruit is similar like a popsicle. Keep you cool and this kind of thing. And and it is below the screen though, but anyway, yeah, so maybe that. Oh, so maybe something like that'll help. Freeze some fruit, and or like go to the store if it's still open, get just a couple of popsicles. That could bring you down to normal where your brain's working right again. And oh, wow. You guys have a big state too, so I hope you don't have like a super long way to go. I don't know if that was the real Cecilia or not, but one of the Cecilias seems to have left, I think. But anyway, that's the way. I appreciate people coming by. Come by for a minute or 5 minutes or half a minute, whatever. Little support goes a long way with me, So just because I thought, well, that'd be a good thing to say. So I did that. And I don't know, it used to have where on this it doesn't have tickers, so maybe I got to edit it. Isn't that great? I put it on there, says happy birthday to me. Anyway, that's Okay. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. Young lady says, happy birthday, young man. 3 hours each way, not too bad. Oh, to me, that's like terrible. I don't like driving that far. I was going to go to the beach originally today, and it was going to be about 3 hours round trip. But then I don't know, because they closed off the parking lots at the beach, if I'd actually been able to get my feet in the sand, or if I would just have to look at it from a distance. So 16 November, good for you. You're around a little bit younger than my brother would have been, 64 this year. He was not quite 63. He passed last year. And it was actually a week from now. So it was kind of sad. It was a week after my birthday last year. But anyway, hey, what are you going to do? People complaining about getting older, but getting older, you can still do something if you're getting older, right? Put it that way. To do any good in this world, you got to stay alive, in my book. I mean, let me do this. I'm looking things I added, how I can do things like this. See, so I'm trying to spread a few good thoughts here. And yeah, no doubt. I'm Cecilia, I'm getting into the point where I wake up with a cramp. There's a comedian talking about getting hurt while you sleep. He says, not when I was getting up or going to bed, it was when I was sleeping. And sad is that I think I'm getting into that. I'm getting to where I wake up with some weird cramp. Maybe I can modify my diet, hopefully, and change that. But otherwise, I'm in the prime of that type of thing. Yeah, I think I'm like 25 or younger, and I wake up and gee, I'm not. Body doesn't react in the same ways I'd like it to all the time. But hey, this is the time we have. We use it to the best of our ability, and if we use it positively towards others too, that's the thing. We got to try. So, here's read this one. Oh, that's not on ticker either. Edit that one. All these, if anybody gets a live stream, there's a thing where you click, scroll across bottom, as it can be a ticker, or you can, I think you can unclick that and just make it a big solid banner on your screen. So grow food, there's no downside to it. If you have extra, share it. Stuff like that. I try to make some banners. Spread joy, community, and food, not hate. I really feel there's some groups out there spreading hate, and I don't think it's a good thing. Glucosamine sulfate. Is that the one that they recommend for joint problems and stuff? Oh, also here, let me show this one too. Support Food Forest Permaculture channel. Howie's been very supportive. Please support his channel if you can. Let's see. I have a bunch of banners. I don't know how many you can make, but I made a few. And so then, see, how about that one? these kind of things. I'm trying to joint pain, turmeric. Oh, magnesium and potassium. No. Magnesium, I believe. What the heck? Chocolate is full of magnesium, I believe. And potassium, I eat a lot of bananas. Joint pain, turmeric. Now, I've heard that turmeric you have to take black pepper with to make it accessible or available to your body. And so anyway, that's something that so all these, if anybody doesn't know, hasn't gone on here, look, I made that as a banner, but now I can go here, and what I'm doing is I go to edit. As soon as I find it, I go here, and there's a little edit, looks like a pencil symbol. You click on that, and then I go and click inside a little square box. It says scroll across bottom, and then hit save again. And then I can put it right there. Now, I wish I could make it a little bit wider, but I don't know how to do that right now. I don't know if it's available to do that.
Did you? Yeah.
Okay. I was for a while, and then I got away from it. I kind of have the roller coaster diet. I kind of really big on things, and sometimes I kind of fall off the wagon. So. So, yeah, I just recently hit 200 subscribers, and so I'm a little past that now, but biggest thing of the week is, hitting 55 and still alive, and all this kind of stuff. I'm hoping to go to the beach on maybe Sunday and make some video on the way, and maybe some waves if I can go to the beach. But sorry about all the background. It's part of my life though. And anyway, add some video because I hadn't been. I've been working on my house. I'm trying to get that up to speed, and things I didn't know, that just kind of craziness went on. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that life intervenes. YouTube isn't my main thing, unfortunately. Wow, 210. Woo! Okay, I'm going for 40 more so I can end the live stream. I'd probably be on here until till Christmas if I did that. But anyway, cool. So yeah, just trying to. Hi, Glenn. Just trying to keep this thing going. I know if I lose people's attention for too long, pretty soon they abandon me out there. It seems like in YouTube. So I'm gonna make a video soon and upload it. And it's still difficult. I work a couple days a week is all, but I don't know when for sure they'll call. So then I have to try to put some videos together. I don't always know what the heck to put for content, of course. And so I thought, well, you know what? Let me just add a live stream, and we can talk about, I don't know, something, and go from there. And it looks like I just grabbed a. There's a Cecilia Jansen that subscribed to me. I don't know if it's the real one. Okay, it's. Cecilia, that's going to be a running joke. I hope you know that and don't mind. With the real Cecilia Jansen, please comment. So how do I know that though? Maybe the fake one is saying it's the real one. Like they say, people say, well, it's me. How do I know? I still have not found out why. Yeah, I don't know how this technical stuff works so much. And just slowly learning. Like I didn't know about the banners until just a little bit ago. they could be a banner and not a ticker banner, and vice versa. So you have to change it around, but then can do that. So it's a slow process. Oh, cool. I guess I should have had some focus. I just thought I'd chitter chatter, and that's what I've been kind of doing. Sometimes I kind of have a theme, and then people come on and I vary off of the theme. For today, I guess the theme is grow food, share food, build community, because we got a lot of, it seems to me there's some groups spreading hate in society. And I know there's some social equity issues in society, but I don't believe that spreading hate makes anything any better. Two wrongs don't make a right. Oh, that's peculiar, Cecilia. And I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, I do not know how to fix it. I honestly don't. And I think I can invite somebody to the stream by doing this. This I do know. I think I do know. Do I sound ignorant yet? I'm trying my best to sound like an ignorant fool. At best, maybe I'll just sound like a fool. So sorry, I get caught up in what I'm saying, even if it's drivel. I get caught up in it, and I don't always. So if anybody wants to come up, Cecilia, do you want to come up? Glenn, do you want to come up? You can talk about growing fruit trees on here too, if you like. I'm going to recommend that everybody try to save as much seed as they can and grow fruit trees from the seed, because there's genetics locked up in the seed. And there's a lot of apple tree varieties that are so-called lost. And I think that they're in the seed still. Now, is that all that seed still available? There may be some that's lost to us. But who knows? What if 90% of what was lost is actually just locked up in the seed of the apples we eat? If we grew them out, maybe we get what we wanted back. And it's 7:52 here. Oh, you must mean the time. I thought I'm thinking, wow, that's high. You must be melting. And also, you know what? If you can propagate from seed, it's free. You buy the fruit, get the seed, later you get fruit. It's kind of a nice cycle. So I've been striving when I buy a plant, like I could buy a seedless grape. I don't want to buy a seedless grape. I want to buy a grape plant that has seed. It has grapes with seed, because the permaculture way is to have a regenerative landscape, right? So I told somebody that at a nursery one day, and they looked at me all crazy. Oh, I've never heard that before. Well, it's that's the permaculture way, as far as I know. I mean, maybe people don't think about it clear because they don't want to deal with the seed necessarily. We're kind of spoiled on the idea of not having food with seed in it. But the natural way, for how many? Was it millions of years, thousands of years, however long we've been here, has been to eat things with seed in it. So we kind of have to adapt ourselves back to it, maybe. Just get used to it. Ontario, Canada. Is that on the west side or the east side? That must be on the east side, huh, Cecilia? Is that over by the New York and whatnot, all that? 7:52. It's like 3 hours off of me. Probably, huh? I don't know much about Canada. All I really know the most is that they're north of us. And a lot of French supposedly settled there. A lot of people were dodging the Vietnam War in that era. Left the U.S. for there. Oh, okay. Now I know. Ontario's above New York. Okay, so that kind of rules me visiting that area. I'm thinking someday to visit where Howie's at, Vancouver Island, and that, just because it's just north of the West Coast here. And people always mention the region in Canada, and I don't know. I kind of vaguely know where the different states are in this country. So anyway, yeah, that type of thing, just above New York. Wow. Do you guys have any of this corona craziness going on like New York supposedly does? Or exactly, yeah, Howie's out west. That's why I'm considering visiting up there. Plus, I want to visit something else. There's this place called, I think it's called Free Spirit Spheres. They have these round, like, huts that the guy builds to stay in, like, overnight, like rent. And originally he built one out of wood. And then he started building them out of fiberglass. But I want to take a look at it. I thought that'd be cool to make like a little cabin outside or something. I want to do it out of wood, though, preferably some used recycled wood or something, or work that idea up. And anyway, it's gonna have it when we when all this stuff lifts. And yeah, that's a shame. So you guys are kind of in the middle of it too, the corona thing. But yeah, I want to just kind of stimulate people to propagate more plants. I know sometimes we get overwhelmed thinking I have too many. Well, that means you need to share it with somebody else. Find someone else to share it with. It takes a few years from seed, but if we start now, we're better off than not starting now. That's the whole gig on that. I forget the exact phrase, but they say the best time to plant a tree was like 10 or 20 years ago. But the second best time is today. So there you go. We're here today. Whatever we didn't do yesterday, hey, we can't help that. That's done. So, that's the link if anybody wants to come up on the panel for a few minutes, and then I'll close the panel down after a few. But exactly. Just think if we were doing that on the West Coast, Glenn. I'm mentioning the West Coast because I'm on the West, but permaculturists start growing out these vibrant, regenerative, healthy, plants, locally adapted, propagating more, sharing them, either whether that's somebody sharing some money with you and sharing the plant back, or however you're doing it. And then on the East Coast and all the different regions, start doing that. Let's take the big boxes out of the equation. Just start to where we're locally propagating, locally adapted food, and let's just come from the grassroots and rebuild our society. I know it's hard to make economics out of food, but we can at least help people to eat better. We can all use a few more different plants, or a few more, let's just start doing it. That's kind of the impetus of me starting this Pacific Permaculture Institute, which I'm going to do at my house that I now own. And I have no constraints of mortgage or anything, so it should be a little bit easier. And that way, I may try to rent a room or whatever. But anyway, yeah, exactly. Sharing they call like propagules, the propagation material. That's the way forward. Spread plants, seeds, cuttings, not hate. Okay. Share food. Don't share hate. We have fear. People have fears and stuff, but don't hate someone because of what they look like. If they're a jerk, hate them and you want to hate them for being a jerk. Don't hate them because they're light toned or dark toned or medium toned or anything like that. That type of thing. Don't hate them for the car they drive, Hate them for having a bad attitude. if you want to, but don't hate people just for their choices that haven't affected you. You know, don't hate them for something that just some weird reason. Get maybe even the ones, if you have reason to hate, find a reason to try to get to know them. Look, our common ground is the soil. Our common ground is the ground we live on. Howie's a good guy. Don't tell him I was hating on him earlier. And then I put the cover story of not hating when he's coming in. I'm kidding, Howie. I'm kidding. Now I'll do this invite thing one more time, and if nobody want to come up in a few minutes, I'll probably close the panel down. But because I don't have a lot of things to talk about, just try to encourage people. Of course, you know, I do know that I'm like the priest preaching to the choir here. Okay, we're pretty much all converts, or we wouldn't be here. But just trying to. Oh, really? David Holmgren at 8 p.m. Where? How is that West Coast time, like California time, or is it 8 p.m. Australia time? Thanks for the tip, though. Thanks very much for the tip. Let me show this in case somebody missed it. Okay, see that, everybody? Check that out. Check that out. David Holmgren's one of the instigators of permaculture as a design science and all this. And exactly. So, Looney, thanks for coming by, Looney. Yahoo! Aloha, brother. Aloha. I love Hawaii. You know, I've been treated so good in Hawaii, okay? And I'm not the most social son of a gun on earth, but I go there and a little bit of socially, I engage with people. They're really great to me, and it's just a good feeling. You know, it's and the food is good. I don't care what it is. It tastes better in Hawaii. It's full of aloha over there, right? Wow. And basically what I'm saying at Loney is spread aloha. You know, hey, share the wealth. You know, the whole thing of let's grow and share food. It's kind of aloha. Oh, and also, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me. I'm 55. Thanks for all the congrats and positive vibes I got from that. Holmgren Designs on YouTube. I'm going to look into that. Everybody, if you have a chance, tonight at 8, Homegrown Designs on YouTube. David Holmgren is one of the originators of the permaculture word and putting this into a design science for the West, kind of, with Bill Mollison. I know some of it relates back to things that were already regenerative, but anyway, they put it into a design science, and anyhow, check him out. Yeah, Looney, I like the Ahuapa'ua. I'm probably saying that way wrong. I'm sure I butchered it, but you know what I mean. The Hawaiian system of sustainable land use. I know, you know, probably nothing was perfect, but that was, I would say, probably a lot better than anybody else had going and have had going. Oh, great, Cecilia. Are you supposed to trying to be my good luck charm? Thank you. I hope you are. A few more good luck charms never hurt anybody. But I'm going to make a banner here. And try that. How do you like that, Looney? So then I can go and I can hide that and I can change it a bit and save. I click in a box that says scroll across bottom. Watch this. Should have been playing already. Anybody didn't click it right. Dang it. See that, Loney? Isn't that cool? So, you know, as I gain knowledge, I'm trying to share it. And at the Pacific Permaculture Institute, I intend to even share these type of things. I'm hoping even some techie comes by and can give classes on technical stuff, whether it's, you know, editing YouTube videos or whatever. It's the wrong link. Oh, what? Invite. It says StreamYard, Howie. I don't know. Let me try. Oh, you're right, Howie. I don't know how that happened. But you're right. It's not a StreamYard link. I'm going to write this down and type it in. I think because I was sharing some other links last time that it got locked in like a something like https:// StreamYard.com/ HXJ. I was wondering why he didn't actually come up, Howie. I thinking he just said he was coming up. What happened to this man? So let me try this.
When I was looking there, somebody said, "Hey, no."
Let me try that. Try that one, Howie. I'm sending the link right now. Hi, Sherry K. Thanks for coming by. I'm killing you guys with the same banner all day, huh? Because I haven't changed it. Now, wait a minute. One time I was on one of these live streams and there was a different Sherry K. Are you the real Sherry K? Oops, sorry. Or the artificial Sherry K? And there's a real and a fake Cecilia. Am I getting the imposters on this channel or am I getting the real people? Thank you. Thank you, Cecilia. Yeah, 55 today. 55. Over half a century. Sucking up wind here. Still making carbon dioxide. Good, bad, and indifferent. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Looney. But the whole island was an island. All the islands were food for us. We need to get back, and maybe the federal government as reparations for the Hawaiians getting jerked around, need to reforest to the Hawaiian Islands. They know where the clouds, the fog and cloud layer has went up higher as Hawaii has gotten Hawaiian Islands have gotten deforested. Maybe they need to, as reparations, hire Native Hawaiians to help reinstigate that, to say it in the best way possible. You know, I think that would be a great thing. We need to support people that are on the islands, especially now. You know, this is a bad time economically for everybody, but Hawaii was an independent kingdom and basically got stolen. Okay, so maybe our government won't give it back. Okay, let's just accept that and say, hey, you know what, if they're not going to do that, let's help out the Hawaiians. Let's help out the people that are there. What's wrong with that? So let me, I think I can. Yeah, it is my birthday. And I don't have Facebook. I don't want to get Zuckerbergled. Okay. That information's getting stolen, and he's making his billions, and he's doing horrible things to the Hawaiian people because within his giant land holding, there's what you call inholdings. So he built a big wall around, so people that own their land can't even access their own land. That's a horrible thing. I will do nothing to support Zuckerbergling me or anybody else. You know, so I call it getting Zuckerbergled. Okay, thanks, Howie. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know anybody here that knows how to do this live stream thing. So at some point, I'll probably have to log off of StreamYard and find my password and log back on and all this, and maybe that'll reinstigate it. Account for a YouTube channel. Post to the homestead accounts. Okay, I don't know how you do that, Cecilia, but if you want to, feel free. Homestead accounts. I don't know what you're saying exactly, but if you have a way to try to get me more traction out here, great. But yeah, Looney, I've watched some of your stuff. Good. Also, I found this one called, let me see what it's called. I'm going to look at the channel on my, I think it's called In the Ohia Trees. Oh, in the middle of Ohia. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a link to one of her videos. Please, everybody, go and try to support this girl's channel. I think she's doing pretty good. And whether you agree with all of her videos or want to watch all of her videos, that's not up to me to say. But at least she's on the Big Island. I have the feeling she's a really good person, the way she comes across. And I'm going to post her link and try to support her if you can. That's one thing I can do for somebody in Hawaii. Okay. And I don't have tons of money to throw, but I do try to spend my money where it'll help things, good things, rather than just spend it where it's necessarily the cheapest. I don't understand what you're saying. How to open up an account? I already have a YouTube account, Cecilia, so I'm not sure. But if you can, support this link I put up. You have a problem with losing ohia trees too? I didn't know that. But they are a native tree, and that's a good thing to have. And if I can do, I've been able to go there and access some nice aloha spirit and good times on the Big Island and some of the other Hawaiian islands, and I just feel like to give back. If I can support some of these channels, I will. I will the best I can. So if you know any other channels in the islands, Looney, you know, you can post a link to my comments in my videos, and I can click on them. There'll be clickable links, and anyway, if you do that, then I can click on them and I can go to their channel and that type of thing. So yeah, oh no Facebook for me, thanks. Like I say, I will not do anything to support Zuckerberg and his nonsense. Okay, he tried to be in front of Congress like he was Opie, like a little innocent little boy, didn't know anything, and they fed him the questions that didn't get him in trouble, type of thing. And they totally let him off. That was a farce. And anyhow, no, I'm not engaging with Facebook at all. But if anybody can help me through YouTube, please do. I don't mind. No problem. And like I say, Looney, oh, yeah. There was a guy in Waipio that was farming taro that was really cool. He was doing it the best he could without any pesticide or anything. Hi, Luann. Are you the Luann from Jay's Journey, Luann? I'm not sure, but anyway, thank you. Yeah, so I call it getting Zucker burgled. You know, that's my little play on words. And no Facebook here at all. You know, I haven't needed it so far in my life, and I don't think it would advance my life any to have it. And I know people are saying it'll help me. Well, that's a sacrifice I'll make. But yeah, if there's some other ones, especially dealing with growing things and like that, Looney, that you know of, in any of my videos, you can comment and post a link in the comments, and you know, it gives me some more insight, someplace I can support. Because all I have to do is watch it to support it. I mean, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's a bit harder when I have to put out money to support something, but doesn't mean I won't, but it just makes it a little easier. So that's the thing. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jay, I've been trying to watch all your videos, and it's taken me a while. I'm not really catching up too soon because it seems like all Jay's videos are live stream, like an hour plus. So it's a little bit daunting, but I have been trying daily to catch up. And let me show this. Support Jay's Journey. That's a YouTube channel. He's a very supportive kind of guy. And let me change. Yes, see, I can make it scroll. Watch this, Luann. Let's see if I got it yet. Ah, how do you like that one? I should have probably put it in capitals, but in any case, I don't know how to give people a ranch, so that's no problem. You know, Jay's a busy guy, and he has already been super supportive. It kind of blew my mind how supportive he's been. And anyway, I've been watching his videos, and I don't always know what to comment because, you know, videos a couple months old, and he's had 20 videos since. So, but I do watch them and click a thumbs up, and I go through my whatever it is. It shows where it shows all his videos, and it'll show it in red underneath. So that's how I know which one for sure that I've watched. And see, Looney. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to post this up on the screen. We just lost 60 acres of wetland taro to billionaire that puts cows on planes. See, that's wrong. Okay, so I try my best through my permaculture journey to support things that do better. You know, and I recommend if somebody's going to travel, especially if they're a younger person, look into woofing. Woof. It's called woofing. So there's an organization called Woof USA, WWOOF USA. It's called Willing Workers on Organic Farms. You can go and stay on somebody's farm and do maybe 20 hours a week, and they'll give you some food to eat, and you learn culturally some things and how to grow that thing in that climate, and save some money on travel, basically, and support a local person. I helped a guy on a kava farm years ago on the Big Island. Hi, Art. I'm just going to call it, or should I call you Nicole? Hi, Nicole. Thanks for coming by. I'm not Jay. I'm Ron. But I'm just saying that because Jay's Journey is a really good channel. He's a really good, he's a really supportive kind of guy. Yeah, I did. Also known as Ava, right? And I can vaguely remember some of the varieties, but have you heard of Kanaka Kava in Kona? If you have, then that's the guy. Let me switch the banners up a little bit. How do you like that one? How do you like them apples? Famous last words as spoken by Adam to Eve. You know, how do you like them apples? So, comments. I'm great here. I wish I had the tropical aspect of like the Philippines or Hawaii or Florida. But yeah, hey, I recommend if people are trying to save money and travel, go and travel to a organic farm through the WOOF program. Support them. Get by a little cheaper while you're staying there. And, you know, do all this. It's all this synthesis. We're all trying to help each other and build up the smaller things, especially now that Corona shut everything down. Can't complain. 55 today, Luann. 55. I'm 55. Yay! You know, that's woohoo! As of 6 p.m. our time, which it's close enough. And so I'll play this one. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's a good day to be alive. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Thank you, Luann. Yeah, anytime when I go in a live stream now, I try to remind people, give a thumbs up, because we forget. We're all human. You know, we get in somewhere and we forget. We get doing our thing, thinking of something else. How about this one? Grow food. There's no downside to it. If you have extra, share it. And this one, spread joy, community, and food, not hate. I really feel there's some groups out there that are exploiting some bad things that have gone on to spread hate. And I don't think that's the way forward. I think spreading joy, community, you know, type of love your neighbor type outlook, grow food, share food, build community. Don't spread hate. Spreading hate is not the way forward. That's the way like into the dark ages, okay? That's not the way. Permaculture, care of the earth, care of the people, sharing the surplus, okay? So I have all these banners and I just click on them for any of those of you who haven't done live stream before. It's so simple. I'm not a very technical person. If you watch this long enough, you'll understand I really am not. And you know what? Some of that I think is good, Looney. I really think that Hawaii has a chance to get some control back, okay, within this. With the right moves, you know, you should have, I'm trying to think, there's a term. I can't think of the term, but Hawaii should be able to be somewhat similar to these. A guy who was telling me about the protectorates in the Pacific, that they're kind of friendly countries to the U.S. They call, I forget the term he used, but he's telling me this yesterday. And they're kind of under our umbrella where we protect them and we'll support them. And a U.S. citizen can go back and forth without a visa, but yet they have their own local control. And, you know, that would be a good way forward for Hawaii. I hope they realize that. And because honestly, I really feel Hawaii was stolen. It was an independent nation. And I think it was one of the Kalakawas that worked towards the status in the international community of making it an independent nation, because they probably knew what was coming, that someone would try to annex them and do this fancy footwork to get control of the place and you know, make them subservient to another country. And, you know, it's difficult for me to visit because sometimes I wonder, am I helping or hurting? You know, it's like, I don't want to support an exploitive system, but I kind of have to go there and support the people that are there. So it's difficult. You know, of course, I get enjoyment out of the place. Who could not enjoy Hawaii? If you have a heart, if your heart's as small as an ant, you can enjoy Hawaii. There's probably even someone that doesn't like me for being a tourist, shows some aloha, okay, without even knowing it. Some aloha falls off their shoe, you know, and I catch it. I mean, it just, you know, it's one of them things. Hi, Jay. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. I am 55. I look 59, at least, on a good day, and that's okay. You know, it looks like I can get senior discount now. Unfortunately, senior discount tends to be for all the bad things. Fast food has senior discount. The crappy stores have senior discount. The natural food stores, I don't think they have senior discount. Okay, this type of thing. So it's a dubious distinction. I was telling somebody, what was the tagline I had? I said, I'm in the group. I'm old enough to be in the vulnerable category for Corona, but too young to get senior discount or get in early to the store for seniors. So that's the thing. Yeah. Thank you, Looney. You know, I'm not perfect, but I do go and I try to support some things that I know of that I can support, the smaller stores. And like I stayed at a small hotel in Hilo, and what I did, it's like an apartment. So I went and I went, fortunately it was a big box store, but I went to Target and I got some bowls, some nice Pyrex glass bowls, and I got my food and I made some food because, you know, Old Town Hilo, they roll up the sidewalks by about 6, 7 p.m. most of the places. So that way I could go if I want to take a trip somewhere in the car, come back and I have my food. So then when I left, whatever I bought, cutting board, whatever, I just told them at the hotel, hey, if somebody wants this stuff, you know, take it, share it, whatever, because that's my one way I try to help, right? So help people that aren't doing as good. And I did leave some tip at least. And, you know, if everybody does a few little things, it helps. Wow. Thank you, Looney. Have a good one. Aloha, brother. Aloha. And, Jay, you know, I've been trying to share the link and somebody said that it's not the link. So I don't know what's going on wrong. I think because I was sharing links to somebody else one day that now it some other link comes up. It's probably that person's link. Oh, now it came up. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. So if you want to come up, Jay, feel free. I was getting ready to toss the live stream because I couldn't get nobody to come up. And Howie of Food Forest Permaculture was here, and I tried to get him up, and then he had to leave. But I'm going to show this again. Support Food Forest Permaculture channel. So see, you can put, I don't know if you know this about StreamYard, but you can make these banners, and then you can post them like this. And like I was telling somebody earlier, as I build the Pacific Permaculture Institute, I want to have even things such as technical. Everything isn't going to just be about gardening. It's going to be even about, like, if somebody has some technical knowledge, someone else to come and learn about it. How do I edit a video? How do I make a banner on my StreamYard? How do I, there's a bunch of technical things associated with all this. Hey, Jay, how you doing, brother?
What's going on?
Congrats again. I'm so stupid with this stuff. I was putting the wrong link and didn't know how to do it. I was just clicking the wrong thing, or, I had to click, put it to clipboard because I don't know what the clipboard is. I wasn't clicking that, right? Oh, gee, it's so dumb.
It's all right.
You'd like this banner.
There's she at? Can't even see her. Where's the one? I don't even know where she's at on my camera right now.
Hi.
There she is.
Hi, how's it going, Luan?
Right now we on the grill cooking some hamburgers and some chicken. Man, it's hot.
I wonder if I don't think if I post this on the screen, people can click on it, huh? Any of the comments you can post on the screen.
No, not on StreamYard. You can't. That's one thing you can't do on StreamYard.
Huh. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure they'll be expanding it.
Yeah.
Of course, for the freebie,
yeah, exactly.
It might be a paid thing. I'm exploiting all the free part right now.
I haven't even messed around with the free part yet. Damn, that scared the hell out of me. It just had a leaf fall out of the sky and scared the hell out of me.
Uh-oh. Yeah. The little critic went after me. I was with one day. He says something about, happy time earthlings and all this and friendly aliens. I said, watch out when them little grays might put you on the barbecue pit.
So how's your day?
Oh, good. It didn't come out as planned, but hey, what are you going to do? Most days don't.
Listen, if it didn't go as planned, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And like I accidentally found Howie's live stream. So then I thought, you know what? I was thinking of doing one anyway, but I thought I'd be back later because I was going to take a longer trip. I went to almost the beach, but it wasn't quite a beach. I didn't go all the way to the ocean. So being that didn't happen, it took less time, and I was back here and I napped and watched some of your video and this and that. And then I found Howie live, and I thought, I'll go live today. Get a live in. And, so it was all kind of it's been accidental meandering path I've been on here, and or somebody's guiding it, and I just don't.
189 lives.
Wow.
So
you have 89 lives or 189?
Trust me.
It's going to take me a minute to catch you, brother.
Something happened.
Wow.
There you go.
I've been trying to watch
I did
a day anyway. I didn't catch your latest one yet. I will.
It's a lot of work, brother. But you know what? At the end, it's worth it.
Oh, I'm sure. You're one of the elite now. That's but no, you're on the higher level, and I'm sure that gives a really big boost too.
I don't know if I'm the elite just yet. I'm still,
I don't know when the day's gonna come, but I'm gonna my 4-year YouTube
It's
anniversary
going
is,
to be like
I'm gonna have to get
2000.
rid of this book. They came in finally from Australia. I had ordered them from the publisher in Australia. For some reason, they weren't. Nobody is carrying them here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 2, 3, or something of these I'm going to give away. I'm probably going to have a live stream on that day. I'm not sure what day of the week it is, so I'm not going to comment on when it is, but right around my 4-year YouTube anniversary in August. It's August, I think 4th is my 4-year anniversary. So I already committed to other people that I'm going to give some of them away.
Nice.
So show up, and then I guess somebody interested or whatever, whoever comes on live stream, I'll put names in a hat. I guess I'll go like that. And I bet it took 3 weeks.
That's a good idea.
You know, I have never done a giveaway yet, so we'll try this out. And then I want to go in and make some logo stuff too, make some stickers and stuff that doesn't benefit anybody else but me.
That's right.
You know, to give out something to spread these kind of ideas of regenerative, sustainable life is a good thing, because that's kind of what my channel is too. And you know, like I have these banners.
Listen, whatever makes your channel work,
Yeah.
that's how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know what, even if it doesn't,
don't worry about, subs, or don't worry about the subs, don't worry about, anything like that.
right, yeah.
Just have fun with it.
That's what I'm trying to do now, and I'm finding the ones. I don't know if you're here. Yeah, I think you're just here when I was talking a little bit to Looney Productions. I said I'd like to support more that are in Hawaii, because the Hawaiians really got the shaft. And look, all I've got to do is watch their videos, and I'm getting them some support. I'd like to be able to find more, especially if they're dealing with growing food and stuff, because that's kind of my forte.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, permaculture isn't strictly growing food. There's also aspects of society, like, use a credit union instead of a corporate bank, and, stuff like that. Put more power in the hands of the people, democratize things more, and things like that. But, at least whatever aspect I can help, And so I said, hey, if you know some, I don't know if you know this, Jay, but if a person can post a link, if you watch, say, if, for example, if I watch your video, and in the comments, I'm able to post a link in the comments. So if somebody has a link to something they want me to see, you can put it in the comments of my videos too. I just learned that recently.
Nice.
I had seen it, but
I still haven't even.
I didn't know it was so easy until I tried it one day.
You're lucky. I haven't tried nothing on StreamYard.
You just have to try it.
Nothing. I haven't done nothing. I got the free, the free version, and I still haven't done nothing to it.
But even that, you can just use the regular YouTube. You can go and say where it says share. You click that, and then you go to somebody's video, and you click share, and you can kind of highlight it in blue, and then what do you do? You click I think you can click copy to clipboard or not, but then you go into the place you want to send it, and you go Control V, and you click it, and boom, it sends a link right there. So it's like copy and paste or cut and paste type of thing. I just learned that in the last couple of years. I didn't know how to do all that, but anyway, I tried it, and it's cool. So I'm trying to share that out that people, if they know another channel that, hey, thanks for having this video, and I have this other channel you might like to see, or it's your channel or whatever, put it in there. And yeah, you know what? There's a lot to learn. I'm not the techie guy, if you hadn't figured that out already. I'm not Mr. like Joe Tech. So like this, probably on the paid version, you could get a bigger font. Readable by the average humanoid.
Oh, I got burned. You scare me.
You trying to cook all the
Sorry.
stuff out of the food over there? Trying to scare the vegans out of the neighborhood?
Man, oh man. Woo! Friggin' grease, man.
Scared.
Keep your camera.
Oh,
You don't want to melt it down or ruin your channel over a good barbecue. Yeah, Jane's journey was really good. They melted the camera and making food one night.
he got scared.
Well, because I had my phone in my hand, and then I had,
We need to evolve to having 2 more arms if we're going to be, YouTube and everything. Like, have you ever seen Lilo and Stitch? We could be like Stitch. A couple extra arms pop out. Crazy though. Yeah, I've tried to do things, especially at first when I was trying to film stuff. It was crazy. You still here, Cecilia? Is this a real Cecilia or the artificial Cecilia? I'm going to say that every time.
That's what I tell you. I was like, man, this is it got hot requests.
Hey, I'll be monetized pretty soon too. I think I only need like, what was that? I need 3,960 more watch hours, but I'm almost there. I'll be there soon. It'd be like a hop and a skip. 11 a.m. You're not the real Cecilia if it's 11 a.m. there. I thought it was like 8 p.m. You're in Eastern Canada. You must be the artificial Cecilia.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's late at night. It's almost 9 p.m. in Connecticut, right? You're like New York time, aren't you? Jay faded on me. Too many questions, I guess. He's garbling on me. You're garbling, Jay. Coming out all garble. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, I am here. Okay. You were just stuttering a little bit, Cecilia, when you type. Little stutter typing. I thought you were saying it was 11 a.m. there. Oh, well, that's how it is. If it wasn't for mistakes, I would have never been on this earth, so don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, broken arm. Yeah, I guess. You need like a voice typing for everything, but then, oh, gee, my phone, it misinterprets a lot of things I say. And, if you're on the road and then you just click send, there's crazy stuff gets sent to people. Then they have to amend it anyway. Crazy. What are you cooking, Jay?
Hamburgers and chicken.
Oh, okay.
It's humid out here.
Yeah, I bet. Wow.
Surprisingly, it's really.
It's actually heading towards vegan. I went to Hawaii. I went straight to this place called, not straight to, but immediately I went to this place in Waimea called Village Burger and had a Wagyu beef burger. Oh, I wish I'd have got 3 of them. That was the paradox. I'm like, oh, I feel better. There's more vegetables and stuff. I'll go vegan. I went over there. I'm like, burger. So,
Yeah, yeah, this is a last minute thing. We weren't gonna, um, you know, I didn't think I was gonna be on the grill cooking, but
Mama said so, huh?
I am.
That's all right. Whatever.
Yeah, she wanted me.
I thought I had a whole different
Yeah,
journey today. Totally. I was gonna go. There was a combined thing. I wanted to go to the beach. Well, I don't know because the beaches here supposedly closed the parking lots for 4th of July weekend. I don't know if they open them back up, but I thought, well, just taking a ride along the coast would be nice. And I want to take a picture of some redwood trees. So I'm looking into getting a mural artist paint some redwoods on one of my walls in the house. And that's going to be my media room, and maybe for background, So,
nice.
but I don't know what he costs. But I talked to the guy. Well, send me a picture. I said, well, I don't really have a good picture yet, so I was going to go try to get some pictures too. Well, meanwhile, it got running late. We didn't go there. Yada yada yada. So I went down the rabbit hole of change today. Have a good one, Glenn. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
And so that never happened, and just
I
that's
my finger with the word.
Sunday I'll ride by there and pick up some video just of the waves and stuff, just because if I can get into the parking lot or not get a ticket parking somewhere else. Maybe they'll let me
Yeah, you
video
got to be careful of that stuff.
if I just say, hey, I'm not having fun doing it.
Oh, you could ask them, you know. You could ask anybody anything, and they could say yes or they could say no.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe I'll get like a sandwich board sign. I'm not,
and that's
and then because it seems like they just don't want you to have fun. You can go work out at the beach or swim, but you can't oh, you're relaxing and enjoying. Oh no, get out of here. So maybe a shirt that says not having fun. But yeah, so
trust me.
at least
With everything that's going on right now, it's hard to do anything.
Yeah, I kind of get
know?
it. At the same time, it's just like I don't do that much as it is, and I want to get out.
Can you give me a plate? Those wings are fun.
And Hawaii was saying that they're going to ease the and they might change that too.
Oh, they're going to change everything. They always do.
And like they said, originally out here in California, they said, oh, well, this is only for a little bit of time. And they changed it. Subject to change.
No, you can use whatever. Sure. Ship it home.
Hey,
What you like?
let me show you something that I put on my white rice. I know you got an Asian old lady. So let me show you something that I put on my white rice. So we didn't grow up eating white rice. It tastes a lot better.
Do one at a time. No, you still got these.
So I eat a lot of veg now. For one thing, I don't keep a lot of meats at home because I tend to like to get organic, and then my job, I don't know when they're going to call, so I gave up on trying to have cook. But
that's higher in it.
When I cook my white rice, I put some wakame in there, which is a type of seaweed. It's supposed to be healthy for you. I got used to it, but anyway, I put this Asian fusion barbecue on the white rice. Kind of hard to see.
That sounds good.
This makes it screaming good. I do put some soy sauce. They have gluten-free soy sauce, but I add this, and this is a non-paid endorsement. This stuff is screaming good. Totally boosts the flavor of that white rice. And I like the white rice, but sometimes because it's not something I've eaten a lot of, just plain that I want some more flavor. Oh, screaming good. And of course, this one's a gluten-free thing too. But yeah. Some of that stuff too is good for like a marinade. You know, you put your meat in that for a half hour or more in the fridge. Cool. But that's why I got away from cooking meats, because I don't know when I'll get called, and then I'm busy work on the house or whatever, and I don't want it going bad. So they forced me into almost a vegetarian thing.
Don't mind me, everybody.
That's all right. We're watching intently, like, what the hell's he doing? You know? What's he
I
doing
already
that?
caught my finger. I
Hey,
never
yeah,
have any problems, but I guess today it's going to be the day I'm going to have problems.
yeah.
You know?
You're multitasking instead of monotask. Humans, I think, were built to monotask.
Oh, trust me. This is crazy. I'm like, oh my God.
Or that's why we're supposed to have children, because we get older. See, I don't have any kids, so we get older, and then multitasking is like, hey, Joe, Billy, Bob, Jim, you know, they do the other tasks. You get to be the director. If my dad would have explained that to me, I would have probably had 10 kids, and then just, hey, 1, 2, 3, 9, 7, where are you? I need you to do these tasks. And be laying back watching YouTube and TV and whatever, right? Time for me to live stream. You guys
I
go.
have something there. Maybe you can put something in it. Sorry, dude. Because you used the smoke
That's why I
pan.
said no. That's why I should have cooked on the grill, not the what's called. At this time, this is what we used last time. That's a lot of oil.
Oh, you're not gonna put a lot of oil.
Oh, I missed this. I missed some of the.
Definitely is hot. Tomorrow it's going to be real hot. It's going to be like 90, 98 degrees.
Oh, nice. But you guys get real humidity back. Kind of hard to deal with.
Lately we've been getting a lot of humidity. Like a lot.
So
it's, I mean,
right. So don't you have a hard time in the Philippines? Isn't it high humidity too, tropical?
yeah. I mean, but you could tolerate it though. That's the one thing about the Philippines. You could tolerate the heat, you know, because usually what they do is they put a fan outside for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's not as, you know, it's bad, but it's not as bad.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
But you enjoy everything. Enjoy everything.
Art by Nicole said,
Yeah.
hope you have an amazing day and all your dreams come true. She don't know what my dreams are. But anyway, right, she said, hello, Jay, happy birthday. I think she thought my name was Jay, but that's okay. You can call me Ray, call me Jay. Just don't call me SHIT head online.
Yeah.
Actually, you could probably call me that too. If it gets views, I'm all over it. You know, maybe it'll go viral. You see what they called that guy in his life?
You never know. Trust me.
If I could make
it's
go viral and just get I don't mean just because that for that video, it's because it was spread that everybody would, you know, I would get so much support. It just would, the channel would just take off. You know, it wouldn't have to make.
You never know
that video.
It could just be that one video. It's just that one video that could make it go viral, and that's it.
All I need is 10 million more views on this video, and I'm good. If I only had
About
that. Oh, where's the wand? Where's the? I gotta
One of
make
my videos.
a wand to have here and go. Ta-da!
I got one video I created. It finally reached like 1,000, like 1,060, and that was within almost a year.
Yeah, wow. You know, I could do that, but I get so tired of hearing my own voice that many times.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, you'll be surprised. I mean, you know, if you do your
Well, you know what I do now is when I share my link, is I share the links to the videos that don't have as many views to try to boost them up to a higher, you know, overall. I don't know how much it helps, but plus, you know, in case somebody didn't see that one, I posted a link to another one they didn't subscribe, then try to boost some of the ones that are lower sometimes.
That's good. That's a good idea.
And
Trust me. You know, the way I see it is, if you do it the right way, you'll never go wrong.
makes sense.
You know,
And I've been
because
yeah.
Because the reason being, if you cheat, you cheat yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so I see people. I'm surprised. I seen one person, right? And I kid you not, one person had 8 phones. Okay? 8 phones. 8 separate phones.
Watching his own videos.
No, that's listen, 8 phones. And they were set up in front of the camera, right? With all different people's videos and content.
Wow.
And one of them, I was like, what is the sense of that? You're just cheating, you know, that person out of a like really cheating that person out of a like watch time hours and stuff. You know?
Well, they're still getting it as long as it's not logged in. I think I did that. I've done that before, and I'm logged in, but they just look at it like, "Hey, why is he watching it more than once?" He's sick of that. But they're monitoring it like that. If you're not logged in, I think
they watch. Trust me, they watch. You know?
yeah.
That's one thing about YouTube. They watch everything. But I couldn't believe it. The person literally had the camera like and 8 phones. And I'm like, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's
Very interesting.
and you know
I
what?
was like, wow, that's what you call taking a risk.
You want to try to gather. I'm sure some of mine aren't genuine followers or just somebody that clicked. But you know what? I want to get to a base of followers that share my ideas, whether or not it's the thing about planting things.
Go ahead and start.
Care about people, you know, not just someone trying to like, oh, I just want all these so I could be the star, the like the guy that did that horrible thing in Japan, made fun of dead people, and they were horrible, despicable people. They should have never let them back on. But you know, I don't want people like that getting too much support. Support the good channels.
Mm-hmm.
People that want to do good, you want to do good where you're at and go back to the Philippines and do good. I want to do some good. So I'm trying to build that up. Like I told this guy Looney, hey, you know more in Hawaii. Let me like somebody told me open up an account in Facebook and this and that, and they can help me. And I said, you know, I'm not helping Zuckerberg whatsoever.
Facebook doesn't even help. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it kind of helps, but it really doesn't help. It really doesn't.
Maybe people fade away quick. Huh?
It doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, I got mine, but it doesn't help. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I've never been on it, and after I've heard the things Zuckerberg's done, and I just can't. I just can't. I can live without that. There's probably enough badness that YouTube and these other platforms do that I don't know about, but I'm already locked in here. But that's try to limit the bad and increase the good. That's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Well, there we go. We lost signal for a second.
Signal loop.
Yeah, but
so
well,
where?
let me get. Go ahead.
So where is you guys' place in regards to Manila? Is it anywhere near that?
Oh no. It is. I mean, it's on another island.
Oh, okay.
So it's. How can I say?
Far.
I mean, from Manila, it's about a little less than a 2-hour flight to the island that we got to go to, and but then we have almost a 3-hour drive from that airport, 2.5 hour to a 3-hour drive from the airport to where where we stay, where her family is. So we got to go up one side of the mountain and then go down the other side.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the roads are bad, but they're amazing.
Huh. Neat. Yeah, I was just curious because I'm an elk, and the elks, quote unquote, is only in the United States, but there's a lodge in the Philippines, I guess, because it was at one time part of the United States. So I don't know if there's only one in Manila or if there's a couple of different lodges, but I just saw something where they're saying about a lodge in Manila, and I'm thinking I thought it was only strictly in the United States, but so anyway.
Oh no, you'll be surprised. A lot of things happen in all different places, but they control it more, in a sense.
Huh.
So
hold
on for a
second. Like was telling me all these places in the Pacific that the United States kind of supports, as I forget the term he used, but they're almost like an affiliated state. You could be a citizen. You don't need a visa to go to like Palau and all this Micronesia, I think he said. And I had no idea.
Oh, you need a lot when you go through. Now with this whole thing, you definitely need to you need to have your passport. You need all that stuff.
Yeah. But he was saying I think they're considered U.S. citizens, even though they're like an independent. There's some kind of term that they fall under where they're kind of affiliated. And the citizen can go back and forth there, and they can come back and forth here to work or whatever. And
the only way they could do that is if they have paperwork.
Right. Well,
that's all paperwork.
Passport.
That's the only way you could do it. That's just like me saying I could go to Mexico without a passport, or or without identification. You know what I mean?
Right. No.
You need that because they want to know who you are. You got a record.
Right.
Like they are strict because they could refuse you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because it's their own place now. It's
You know what I mean? Here, I'm gonna put you down real fast. Hold on.
Friend is that me? Friend in need? Friend in needed to talk, but was listening. Okay. No problem, Cecilia. I don't know where the other lady that was somebody else was on Howie's channel one day. Was it the Sherry K? And then it was not the real Sherry K or something. I'm not sure. So, but yeah, that's okay. Listen, and you know what I learned last time is I put a live stream and then I tried to edit it and it made a copy of the live stream. And then I had the real one was still up. So I'm not doing that anymore. Not editing my live stream. Let me put this. And it got lost in cyberspace for a minute. But yeah, so time wise, I've had a little challenge in trying to get video and live stream. So I said, well, maybe today will be I just thought I'll open up for half an hour. I've probably been on here an hour now.
No, not today.
So sometimes I just go for it. And one time I went for it, nobody showed up. Wow.
On Monday, I'll probably do a live.
Oh, you going live maybe Monday? Okay, if I don't work when you're on, I'll kick you up and get on there. Sherry K, you are there. Are you the real Sherry K? Now, I think I was on Howie's channel. There were several Sherry Ks, and he didn't know which one was, or there was an imitation Sherry K. So I don't know. Yeah, can you email me some food, Sherry? I don't know what you got there, but maybe Jake can email me a steak or a hamburger or something. And
Like I said, I'm going to be doing a live probably sometime next week.
nice.
Well, no, I mean,
Now you have to.
most likely it's most likely going to be like Monday. How can I say Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Excuse me, back.
Cool.
But
That's cool.
I'm going to do like, I know every other week I'm going to do like 4.
Wow.
Kind of break it up a little bit.
So just do it. You're just going to do them every other week, or that's just on average every.
No, one week I'm going to do like 4, and next week I'll do like 3 or 2. Because I want to come up with more content. You know, I want to really push to get some content in there.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be all about live.
Right.
I'm not changing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not changing who I am or anything. I'm just gonna give myself a little break, a little bit.
Sure. I'm hoping this thing lifts. Oh, if I get back to Hawaii, here, I'm gonna make a gazillion videos. Last time I think I popped out like 10 or 12 in a series. Maybe I can make 30 or 40. Part of it I was waiting because there was a guy that I wanted to meet. There was a YouTuber that was staying over there. And then, not this day, not that day. I'm not doing that anymore. If I can meet him within a couple days span, forget it. Because that kind of, I don't want to blame it on him. I kind of had the loose schedule. I wasn't super focused on everything. But next time, I'm not going to do that. And now I met some YouTubers over there online that live there. I want to hopefully catch up with a couple of them. If not, well, I'll just go do what I do and make some videos and kick out.
That's what you got to do. You just got to keep on going. Don't always worry about little things. Just do and have fun.
Yeah, and you know what? The ones like around that hotel, I really like them, and it was fun making them. And there's all kinds of food growing around the hotel anyway. There's bananas and everything, jackfruit, papaya, there's you name it. It's growing around there. I was just like, wow, I could make a video right here.
For us.
Oh, okay.
The thing I didn't like, one video disappeared from Hawaii, and it was just beautiful. I mean, it could have been in a movie. The colors were so beautiful and everything because it was the right time. when it was starting to get dark and the lights were starting to come on. And I mentioned the street lights. I said, whether or not you care about what's going on in the mountain, and I think YouTube disappeared me my video because of that. I didn't keep a copy. But it was just such beautiful scenery at that moment. I'm like, I thought that was the best movie I made just because the scenery was so great. Showing the bay and the palm trees and just the way the lighting was with the moon starting to come up. And that was a real disappointer when they disappeared that one or whatever happened to disappear it because I didn't purposely delete it. Went into cyberspace or whatever happened. Like, dang it. And then it ruined my sequence too because I think that was number 12 out of 13 or something. And I'm just gone. Looks like I can't count or something,
Oh, brother, I gotta get myself to eat. I didn't pretty much eat all day. So, hey, just keep up the good work. And like I said, you got forward, and you got me behind you. So,
Thanks
I'll be there.
I really do appreciate it.
All right, brother.
All right, email next time.
Yeah. But like I said, from me and Luan, happy birthday, brother, and thanks for having us up on your channel.
Happy birthday!
And
we're gonna eat some for you.
Eat my portion. You have to eat more. Oh, I would eat more than that. You have to eat at least.
We're gonna eat it for you.
We're gonna eat all of it.
Yeah, have twice as much as Jay would eat, and that'll be my portion. That other part, and eat that.
Oh, there's something right here too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a whole lot.
I guess that can be my portion. Why not? Hey, you're eating for 3 now, so
Yeah, we're eating 3 for today. Just for today.
Yeah, thanks both of you and all that, and continued good luck with the channel and all that.
Thank you, brother. Like I said, man, we got your back, and if Luan sees you on live or whatever, I'll be there within a few minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you see Luan, just tell her to come get me.
Yeah, my first will be
Jay. All right, brother.
All right, have a good one. Talk to you later.
Take care, man.
Thanks for coming up on the panel.
Oh, anytime, brother. Next time we'll get more people.
Okay.
All right, man.
Hey.
Bye, everybody. God bless.
Yeah, Cecilia, I am the one that wanted the wool hats, and I kind of fell down on that. Here's the problem. I got the wool, and I got looking at it, and you sent the address and all that. Well, look at this. Okay, so here's the wool. Here's one of the bags of wool. I like that it's a multi-hue kind of a color thing, but I don't know if this comes across. Take a good look at it. It looks like a shiny, like a glittery thing in there. I noticed that. So oh, darn it, to say it in a nice way. So I'm thinking to order some more wool that hopefully doesn't have that little shiny, like glittery thing in there. And, that's what happens. I thought I had it all dialed in. Bam! I did not, apparently. Well, each bag is one skein. So according to a place called the Woolery that I bought this from. So that one bag, I don't know how many hats you can make from that, but I'm a little ambivalent, even with my kind of hippie ways, that if I want to wear the one that has this kind of glittery tone in it. So it was a disappointment. I got 2 bags like this. And, because that's not my forte to make hats and whatnot, I don't know. How many hats can you make with this much yarn? Is it 2 hats? Is it 8 hats? I have no idea. What did I pull out? That was some yarn. I don't get it. What do you mean? I'm showing that there's this kind of glittery. Can you see that? What did I pull out? I don't know. Put one of the rolls and I can tell you I can make. What do you mean by that? Roll it up? I mean, check it out. When it's out of the bag, this is like, it's like an unspun sweater or something. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not the yarnist. But the more I look at it, it's probably a hat in one. That is just one yarn. How many do I need? Is it just, yeah. Yeah, this is one bag. Worth. I'm stuffing that one back in the bag. It probably don't fit like everything else you pulled out of the bag. It don't fit. And this is the next number 2. Skein B. What do you mean? Is it just one yarn? It's like a multi-Q shooby-dooby-doo, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. It is spun. Okay. I don't know what that means exactly, but I hope that doesn't mean it's like all drugged out, like they call people are spun out. So I hope it's not that. But kidding aside, I don't know. See, it's kind of softy. It's like I could make a really cool, like, fake mustache and stuff out of that, or beard. A hippie beard, you know. That would be kind of cool. I should make a fake hippie beard, like a Santa Claus beard, out of this kind of multicolored. Yeah, that could be me. Hip beard. So yeah, I don't know. Well, what do you mean by all that? I don't know the terms because I'm not a woolist. It does not look like it was spun into yarn. Well, I ordered it from a place that sold yarn. So how can they sell yarn if it's not yarn? I don't get it. I don't know. See, that's why I was saying it's easier for me if you just, like, what color do I want in wool? And you just go put it all together, because I don't understand all what they mean, the terms and everything. So it hasn't been made into a thread yet, is what you're saying, I guess. I don't know. Is it still usable? Do I have to throw it away? I don't know how all this works at all. So, like, I had a guy that was giving me a new door. Okay, yeah, he gave me the measurements. I went and found a door, I thought, and ordered it. The guy didn't check. When the door came, it was the wrong size door, but because I thought automatically he was going to double check, make sure everything was right. So it delayed the whole process. And then all the intricate details I didn't know about because I have never put up a door. So he would ask me things and tell me things that just went right by me, I'm sure. And finally he got the idea that just some things he had to order and everything. And I was happy because I got him because I don't know about it, you know. So if you can work around this yarn thing, this wool thing, great. If you can't, I'll get some other yarn because I'm a little ambivalent about the color with it kind of intensely look in it. And all these things kind of wear me out because it's like, oh, do I have to learn all about this whole new thing to, I may never get another door put in. Do I have to learn every aspect about the door now that I probably never use again? it's like a little bit draining sometimes. But oh, you can work around that. Great. Yeah, I can send it then. And you know what? I think I'll send it to you. And if you see how many hats you can make, I have no idea. I'd like a couple anyway. If you want to give some more to somebody else, I'll send some money to make at least a couple hats if you can with that. And if I don't like it, I'll just give it away to somebody from on my channel. Because that's part of my thing anyway, to do some good. So, you know, not sure what to think. You know, I probably can. I never send anything back. I usually don't return things. It's just kind of distasteful for me. It's kind of like I bought it. Try to stick with it. Poor decision or good decision. And I can always order some more, different color or something. Okay. And you know, I just try to go about it that way. That all this people are trying to send something back, and it just becomes, to me, it just becomes too much to deal with. I'm the same type of person that doesn't go to try to get coupons and try to follow sales. When I need something, if it's on sale, it's cheaper. Okay, great. But trying to figure out, oh, it's what day now, and I missed it by a day, and this and that. Oh, it drives me crazy. I just don't even try it anymore. It's like I need a bed. So I went and got a bed, and it happened to be they had a 4th of July sale. Thank goodness. And it was the end of last week or something, and the sale times was still on. Great. But if I had to catch that on the right time, forget it. I don't even try to look into when's there a sale. Yeah. It just, no. I have to just get things when I need them and try to do it like that. Cecilia, did you want to come up on the panel? You can come up on the panel and speak if you like. I don't know if Sherry Kay can, because I heard there's several of them, so I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting confused too. There's so many Sherry Kays. It's a Sherry Kay world nowadays. I don't know what that's all about. Thick. How thick do you want them? As I'll have to split the wool. Thick. Okay. I don't know what how thick do you want them? Is that? I don't know. How thick are they supposed to be? Old laptop will not allow me to make the yarn thick. Yeah, that's sad. They don't last long, these laptops. That's not very old. That's 8 years only. Sheesh kebab. I don't know. Is it some kind of computerized process that your laptop won't let you spin the wool or something, or make the yarn, or whatever you're doing? I'm not sure how all that works. I'm a neophyte on a lot of this stuff. Okay. What's better? Is it better to have small yarn or large yarn? See, now you got to a point of me asking a million questions. I don't know what's better. Maybe one's more durable and one's more warm, or I don't know. One's easier to make, one's harder to make. There's all these parameters that I don't know. I don't know a foggy day about them. You know, that's. I'm sure there's a lot of things I don't know about all this. So I don't know the best answer. Let's see. Don't know. I would say give it your best guess. I have no idea what's good or bad in most things. I know I'm way over the time I was going to be. I think I got on here at 5 o'clock. So 6:26. So this probably won't get too many reviews, this video, because it's going very long. And I only intended to make like a half hour. I was going to do some other things. But anyway, no problem. They... So that's the link if you want to get on here. I'd messed something up and I wasn't setting the link properly. Oh, so Howie couldn't get on. Then I could send it. I think I just sent it. Did I send it? Or did I accidentally? Yeah, that's the link right there. Hello.
Hi there. Okay. I look horrible. I'm not feeling well. So,
Okay. You're kind of in the shadows, so whatever works.
Okay, let me. This is a very old laptop, so let me
I could be
try
like
to.
or something right here.
It won't. Okay. It have is raw wool. Okay. It has.
You're not coming in. It's going wow. Something is not happening with your feed. Something is wrong with your feed. Going wow.
Okay. What you have is raw wool. Okay. This is yarn. This is a fat yarn. Okay. I'll bring it in. It's
I see.
Like that.
Forward.
This is a yarn. Okay. That's a fat yarn.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm working on something else here. So that is a fat yarn.
Right.
This is the average size of the yarn. This is the kind that I made Howie's stuff with.
Okay.
It's about okay. So if you saw Howie's video, this is the yarn that I used for Howie's video. Okay. That is a thin yarn. Okay. That's for to be knitted. Now this is another yarn. This is a thick yarn.
Okay.
Okay, this has already been done so that I could automatically crochet with. What you have is raw wool. It has to be made into this.
Okay.
So I could use it. I could do something with what you sent me, but I need to know how thick do you want it to be?
Don't know. What's the optimal thickness?
Okay, hold on a second. I've got another one that I had made. Let me just pull it out. This is another one that I just made. Okay, this one here, it's a vintage material, but it is made with this size of yarn. Okay,
Okay.
now on this one, on the hat, I made it the thinner one on top, and then to make it fluffier, I used the thick one on the bottom. So
Okay.
what I'm asking you is, when the ones that you want done, do you want them to look like this thick at the bottom or this thick at the top?
Hmm. Good question. Excellent question. Ah.
See, the bottom is thick.
Okay.
Hold on. See, I'm working on this one now. Okay?
Okay.
And you see the size of the print, or hopefully you can.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, this is the yarn size that I'm using for it.
Okay.
In order to make this type of pattern or this type of thickness.
Okay.
Because I'm working on that. But then again, if you do the thicker one, it will be more stiff. Like this top portion here, that portion right there.
Yeah.
See this portion right here?
Right.
This is thick. This
Okay.
makes it heavier and stiffer. This portion here, this makes it softer.
Okay. Give me the softer, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so you want the thinner brand then.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll go with that one.
Okay, but what you have is raw wool. It's the stage that you have before this is made.
Huh. Shame on them. They gypped me.
Yeah, you have the raw wool. It has to be converted into this.
Hmm.
It hasn't been processed into yarn yet. It's only just the raw wool.
See, that's the thing I was saying. When I get into something new, don't know nothing about it. So yeah, always.
Yeah, no, because the one that I sent Howie was a vintage yarn, and so is this one. It's a vintage yarn. It's a different shades of blue, some light blue, a little bit darker blue.
Uh-huh.
But no, that's why I asked what colors do you want, because everybody likes different colors.
Yeah.
And no, I do a lot. Um, excuse me, I need a puff. Yes, I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
No, so no. A lot of the people, because I do for a lot of people that are here, they supply me with the wool. That's why I said only the $5, because that way I'm on a fixed income, so that way I'm not outlaying any funds.
Oh, of course. I get that. That makes sense. But
Yeah, no,
it's a little daunting from my end. It's like, oh, let's see, what do I have to?
yeah,
I have to figure all this stuff out. Is the hard part.
yeah. No, I could do it. I would just have to split it up, in order to do it.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, I'm not wearing my brace, but I have to wear braces on my arm because I fractured my arm. So I had to stop working. So that's why I say,
yeah, you got some physical issues where you.
oh, I have a lot of issues. That's why I say, because in order to cut down the cost, hold on. I'm trying to get this thing set up here. Sorry, I look horrible. I haven't slept properly in the last few days, but no. A lot of the people that I do this stuff for here is I'll go with them to the store and they can pick out whatever colors that they want, and based on how much yarn that they pick up will depend on how much I will need in order to do for this particular hat. Okay, not including the trim at the bottom. That was 2 rolls of already pre-made yarn.
Okay.
So like that took 2 balls of yarn. Down at the bottom, okay, that took half a ball of yarn.
Okay.
And you're falling asleep on me. I know it's not very interesting.
No, I just been up a while, this and that.
I've been up since 4 this morning, so I understand perfectly.
You got me beat. I've been up since about 7. Plus, you're earlier, so it's actually later back there.
Yeah, it is.
You got me beat by 5 hours.
No, unfortunately, next door, I live in the city, and I live in what is called a 3-row house. I'm in the middle of 2 houses, and the one house next to me was bought by a flipper, and they're trying to tear down the house, and they're making massive noise and a lot of construction dust.
In Canada, there's no noise in Canada. I thought it's all just lumberjacks.
Not in the city. Put it this way: whatever New York is, we're the same. We're just on the other side of the lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've never been to New York, but I heard it's just chaos.
Yes. It's the same thing here in Toronto. We're
really
the same way. We've got the pollution. We've got too many people.
Wow.
We have all the same crap, just on the other side of the river.
Oh. Somebody had a channel, and I got unconnected from that channel. I subscribed for a minute, but saying about the DMV and how to, I think it might have even have been in Toronto, how to register your car and blah, 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 blah. So in the comments I put, wait a minute, you have cars in Canada now? And she replied back, I laughed so hard I was crying. I said, I thought there was only lumberjacks up there.
No. We're just as dysfunctional as the people down in New York.
Because, that's how little I know about Canada. Very little. I just know it's north of the U.S. Other than that, don't know anything. I know a bunch of people went up there during Vietnam to not be drafted. But those are the 2 things I really know. And there's a little bit of a different accent, and there's supposedly a lot of French people in parts of Canada.
Not as much. It's mainly concentrated in Quebec.
Okay.
Is where the main concentration is. Basically, they speak more French than they do English.
Wow, I'll stay away from that one. Quebec.
But there are certain areas that are bilingual. They'll speak both French and English. But a lot of the majority is just French.
Is that in the eastern part, Quebec?
Yes.
Oh, good. No problem. I'll probably never go to the eastern U.S. either. So.
Yeah. Otherwise, basically, whatever you're down in the States, we're the same way up here. Like we would be similar to New York State.
Ah, good. I can avoid the whole works.
We're sort of like a mirror image. We're on the other side of the lake. We're basically the same.
Oh, interesting.
We don't live in huts, you know, and
How about Wisconsin and all these kind of odd places? Are you like that in Canada too?
yeah, we have the same thing.
X-ray.
Yeah, we have like the Arizona type issue, which is in the prairies where Arizona where there's basically no water. We have that like in our prairie provinces, which is similar to Arizona.
There's areas in Canada? I thought it was so far north you just get nothing but rain.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all I know. Anyway, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, no, hold on a sec. If I can move.
Wow. I know if you go up into like Washington and the closer you get to Canada, they have kind of a different speech.
This is what I do a lot of.
But other than that, okay.
They're called Afghans.
Right. Yeah, I had a grandmother who used to make them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's usually kind of a lost art. Very few people still make them.
Yeah, she stopped. I mean, that she probably stopped in the 70s and she's been dead at least 20, so she doesn't make them anymore.
Okay. Yeah, so no, the yarn that you sent me is unfinished. So if you ever want anything else made, you need is the spun yarn. What you have is the incomplete. Unless you want me to use the one piece and make it like really, really thick.
Oh, like make it this thick or something.
Yeah.
And like
you want me to make that would be a bit hard, but it would be very, very bulky.
The one thread hat.
Okay, so the one yarn that you have, I could probably split it down into 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
And just by looking at the size, I could probably make 2 hats per yarn bag.
Okay.
And if I can split them into 2, then that would be 4 per bag.
Okay.
So 2 bags would be 8.
Okay. You just let me know how much it ends up being. That's
Again, it's hard to tell because it's not been spun into a ball. So until I look at it and see if I can split it, will I know how many I could actually make? I might be able to make more.
okay.
Like I can email you and let you know, okay, I split it up. This is how many I can actually make out of it, because it's not a complete yarn yet.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell. So you might be able to get 4, you might be able to get 6, you might be able to get 8. I can let you know as I start working on it.
Okay.
All right.
I'll send it. I can't commit to when. Sometime next week probably, and then
No problem.
we'll see. Whatever happens, we'll find out.
Okay.
I'm not super concerned. I just that'd be cool. And then, like I say, it's got this kind of tinsel thing. I have to see what it looks like on a hat. It might not be bad, but I don't know. We'll see. That might be a good giveaway for the channel too, if I don't like it as much.
Well, what are your channel colors?
On my logo is kind of a blue and white. I like this blue right here that's around the permacoat, you know, on the screen right now, but it's
and
not.
that has it in the yarn, does it not?
Kind of. Yeah, it picks it up. But my logo is more of a darker blue, like where it says chat. It's more of that blue. It's not critical. It's just, you know, whatever. It's the way it works.
Okay.
Everything-
Because you've got the multicolored, the hats will be a little different. Because when you stitch it up, depending on what what color comes in between the stitch, so you'll have a bit of a difference.
Right.
So I don't think, I'm not positive, I don't think any two will look alike, which will be a good thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sounds okay.
That's okay with you?
Yeah, it has to be. If they don't look exactly alike, they don't look alike. It's
Well, no, because the yarn has different colors at different stages.
right. Doesn't sound like a problem to me. We're too conditioned to this factory model of everything looking exactly the same. It's not the way it's supposed to be.
Well, no, this is all going to be hand stitched, so I'll be using something like this.
Yeah. Sounds reasonable.
So, like, it'll all be hand stitched. So they might look similar, but no two will ever look alike because of the pattern in the yarn.
Okay.
Well, with that being said and done, dear, I think looks like it's time for your bedtime. Thank you very much.
I actually have
Have yourself a great evening.
something I should probably do other than sleep, but yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah. As you know, I don't know much about yarn. I might have just learned something. I might not have. But
if you when you're looking for yarn, if you want anything else done in the future, you need yarn that's in a roll, okay, not stuffed in a bag. Usually if it's stuffed in a bag, it's raw.
Okay. Well, I just found it on a website, so I didn't know anything about it until I got here.
Okay. Hey,
I
same
probably
way with gardening. You try it, you plant it, and you see what comes out of it.
well, exactly. You have some rough idea, and then you see what happens. What
Yeah.
works in your yard, right?
Yeah, that's the same thing with when you're doing a crocheting project. You work at it. Sometimes it comes out. Sometimes it doesn't. It's sort of, sometimes you put a tomato seed down. Sometimes you get tomatoes. Sometimes you get a dud. So.
Okay. Reasonable.
That's how I look at it. All right. Take it easy. Try to get some rest.
Okay.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See ya.
If my computer decides it wants to do something here.
Yeah, I have fits and starts with mine too. Sometimes it won't shut down when I want it to. And I just turn the power off.
No, my computer the last couple of days have been going really crazy. It's not allowing me to use my external mouse, which is what I need. I can't use the one on the laptop. So let's try this again. Good night.
Good night. Oh, there she went. But yeah, my computer doesn't always comply. So my way to force it into compliance is well, what I used to do is unplug it, and then I take the battery out of the laptop. But the guy that just fixed the computer a couple months ago said that I might have killed it by turning it off without letting it go through however it's supposed to turn off by hitting the off button. Because he explained that the hard drive, that wheel's spinning really quick, and then all of a sudden it shut it off instantly. It just kind of damages it. I killed the hard drive. And anyhow, I didn't know that until I knew it. And with that, it looks like everybody's gone from here, I think everybody's gone from my room. It says 0 people. I had an abundance. At one point, I had 6 people. This room was bustling. And now it's done. It's just little old me. And I am tired and I have some things to take care of. So with that, permaculturists, peace and permaculture. Have a good night. Talk to you later.